Okay, so good morning all and welcome back to the session, and we are going through with a project phase, and I have given certain tasks, or you have identified certain tasks with respect to your project, and probably you guys are working on those particular projects. Huh? So today we just want to you can say discuss about the updates so far what you have done onto your projects. I will start with Lakshmi. Okay, she has done a nice work like I had discussion previously, and probably you previously we have discussed about the architecture, what it can be with respect to the use case, and just have a look what she has done, and you can provide your feedback as well. Huh? Over to you, Lakshmi. Are you ready with your demo?
Now give me 2 minutes only.
Okay, okay. Take your time. Meanwhile, we can have discussions till until Lakshmi is preparing for the demo. Yogendra, Vikas, Javed, anything from your side?
सर मैंने एक प्रोजेक्ट डिसाइड करा है।
Okay, so we can start with you then. Lakshmi is uh, peering for demo. So can you share your screen and provide your findings, what you are planning to do, or do you want to have the separate discussion?
आई कैन शो यू
Okay.
एज आई रिमूव द information, share the screen.
Mhm.
Give me a second, sir. I want to leave and rejoin. There is some
Okay.
connection issue.
Okay. Okay, and so those who are preparing for interviews, so I was talking to Nikhil with respect to the add-on things what you guys need to have to work in the market. Like Git is the first thing, and which is utilized uh, to have the collaborative development. What is the meaning of this? Inside the organization, it is not like you are the only person who is going to work on a particular project. Okay, say there are the 10 developers who are working on to a single project, and they are going to develop different pieces of project. But how they will be going to have the collaboration development. So Git is a tool. So what is done with the help of Git? So say Nikhil, Lakshmi, Vikas, and Javed, these are the four, you can say, core developers, and they are working on to a particular project. Nikhil is having say API integration piece. Vikas is having say uh, one agent code. He's going to create one say orchestrator agent. Javed and Yogendra are working on to say worker agents. So how Javed will be able to get the information what Yogendra has done, what Lakshmi has done, and what Nikhil and Vikas has done. So they he need to have the collaboration. No? So for that, Git is a tool which is providing this particular feature. Javed can pull the updated code from all of the forks. Okay, and once they are going to, you can say, once they are going to make some changes, so they can push their changes to a particular branch, and another developer will use that particular branch to move further, and he can merge the his, you can say, code over there. Probably let me try to show you one view. uh, Git example. image. Okay. Okay, so this is known as the version control stuff. And let me share my screen so that you will be able to get this information. It will not be the typical stuff, but this is mandatory for every developer. Okay, so if you are able to see, we are having different, you can say, branches over here. Okay, we are having different branches. Say this is the feature branch, and this is the develop branch, this is the release 2.1, this is the master branch. What is the meaning of this? You can take it in this particular way. Say over here we can take like the feature, say Javed is working over here. Okay, so Javed start from somewhere. So say there is certain previous work which is done. This is a work, say, which is done by, say, Lakshmi. Okay, he has patched or pulled the work what she has done. So now Javed is having the initial work. Now he will start to work on to that particular stuff, do some changes, and he can have multiple changes over here. And once the changes are done, what he will do, he will merge it into this particular code. Okay, so another person, say over here, we can take, say, Vikas is also, you can say, taken the code from, say, Lakshmi, and he has done some work on top of that. Okay, then he has done, say, bug fix and all, whatever, you can take it in this particular way. And then he has, whatever he has done, uh, he has, you can say, moved it to, and like he got some inputs from, say, Nikhil as well, so he merged those particular inputs as well, and he merged these particular things together and move it into the develop branch. And develop branch further will be merged with the Javed's input, and then we can release this particular product. Okay, it means parallelly multiple pupils are working on a particular project. They are taking the code from each other, do their work, and then move it into the main branch. We are having different branching strategies. Okay, so the main thing what I want to explain over here, inside the collaborative development, Git is, you can say, working. Git is providing you a mechanism by which you can utilize the another person code. You can provide your code, and then we are having certain, you can say, release or commit information. The circle what you are able to see, this is the commit information. You can take in this particular way, like after this particular commit, if there are certain issues, so you can revert to the previous stage. Okay, so and we will be able to get, like, say the issue is because of this particular developer. Say uh, the issue trigger because of, say, Yogendra has done something. Okay, Yogendra's code, what he has, say, moved over here, say Yogendra has done some hot fixes, he has moved over here, but after the movement of it, the application start breaking. So what we need to do, we need to revert to the previous version. Okay, so we are having the versioning mechanism as well. So that is, you can say, uh, a mandatory skill. It is not typical. We just need to have 4 to 5 commands in order to understand it. But
So इसका कुछ रिकॉर्डिंग वगैरह भी है क्या सर इसकी कुछ?
you can utilize YouTube. There are a lot of, you can say, videos available onto the YouTube. It's very simple stuff. You will be able to get it. Okay. So no need to worry about that aspect, but you need to have understanding about these particular things. Correct?
Correct, sir.
So try to start looking in this particular direction as well. I'm stopping sharing my screen. Over to you, Yogendra.
Thank you, sir. I will share my screen first.
Mhm.
Okay, are you able to see the screen?
Yep, it's visible.
Okay, so initially, I want to share something. Actually, that project is we get this project from our department AI, and unfortunately, this already built by someone. So initially, what is my project? I want to make an agent for test case generation, the life cycle of this test case uh, execution, generation, and the reporting, and also the root case analysis. So, sir, initially I saw that there is so many things I need to add here. So this project will be very big.
Okay, so just try to provide the context, like what is the problem, what you are going to solve with the help of your use case. Try to set up the context first, then we can move further.
Okay. So initially, when we are starting the test case
Mm-hmm.
uh, execution, we there's a many phases. First thing is the selection of the test cases based upon our internal features and as per 3GPP guidelines. So first thing is the test case execution data preparation that we do with the help of some certain internal tools, especially is a Zira. First, we create the ID for Epic, then we select the competence area on which we have to do our testing. Second thing, it's a very time consuming functionality to select a test case and make a proper test plan. So I think I shared some wrong slide to you. Okay, so here. So there are some input requirements. What are the feature, what the scenarios, and what the configuration parameter. This is especially for 5G. So it's a very time-consuming thing to select the test cases. So first thing is the requirement understanding. Uh, at this level, we need to check which exact key entities we have to select for uh, our test plan. Then, based upon our internal features or the old documentation, make the catalog, which we have to select for test case generation. Then we move to test case generation process. These all are the manual right now in my team or in Nokia somehow. So what I'm trying to do, I want to integrate all this functionality with the help of agents. First, the requirement understanding based upon the user stories. We want to make an initial draft of the understanding what is the customer needed for this software. Then we move to our internal already legacy feature, the test catalog, and the best practices that we have on the Confluence and Jira. So
Mhm.
with the help of this rag, the person put the feature ID, put some user story, so it will retrieve those things and help to make our test case generation. So the repetitive task will be excluded. So on the latest release, we included the legacy features and the additional user requirement that we have from our analyzer agent, and we make the test case here. So with the
Mhm.
help of test case, we having the test case validation agent. So I want to exclude test case validation and test case execution agent, because it's make very lengthy project for me. So I want to keep focus on this thing, the test case generation, retrieval from old uh, specs or the feature documents, and the understanding of the new user stories. Then we make the test case formatting as per our standard. So this is the initial project I want to make,
Mhm.
but the things are evolving. I want to make a short project. This is a detailed uh, things that I initially draft. So test
Mhm.
engineer with the help of web UI, put the natural language, means do the chatting and get the result. So at backend, requirement analysis is happening with the planning agent. Um then we make a test case planning, as I said before, and execution and so I want to exclude these all things. So I just focus on the test case uh, uh, plan draftings, because the log analysis, there's so many tools I need to add here, but I don't want to do right now for this short project. So this is my detailed project, sir. I want to share. So these are the all activities that we day on the daily basis on the latest release that we have every sprint.
Mhm.
So starting from analysis, test case planning, then the execution. Execution is based upon the Jenkins and Robo framework tool. After that, we have a KPI analysis web pages where we get the analysis. So these things I want to do at the agent layer, log analytic agent layer, comparison with the previous build and the latest build, so they can make a difference. What is the difference? What is the improvement area where we are lagging? So if we are having some issue, so log and alarm analysis will start it, or if it is a software issue, so we will push it to the software team for bug tracing. Then it's called a root cause analysis at tester end, after the report generation. This is initially I'm thinking to present in front of my management,
Mhm.
but someone created already before and they are not willing to give me access to the tools. So I want to leave it and focus on this only. So this is uh, doesn't require the internal tools much more. So this is my test generation is
Mhm.
so I'm thinking about it. So leave it this OSS monitoring system. It's make it complicated. I just want to make here. What you think, sir? Sorry here. Actually, I changed my laptop. I didn't focus.
Mhm.
This Apple laptop is very bad.
So where are you at this moment?
So
Have
I
you
finally,
started the build, or this is the architecture piece only that you have you can say finalized?
so this is the architecture thing
You
I
had start the development, is it?
no, sir, I didn't start the development. I just finalized my project. So
Uh-huh.
I show what I initially thinking with the help
Mhm.
of the life cycle of the uh, testing that evolved in my daily.
Okay, okay. So if you are having the information that the data, like which kind of data that you are getting from the different tools, uh, you are having access to LLMs, is it?
Yes,
Yep,
accessible.
yep.
I
So
have.
this is perfectly fine. Now what you can do if you are willing to work onto your project, your initial, you can say, design. So what I can suggest, you can have dummy data from the different tools. Okay, and you can utilize that dummy data in order to proceed further. Okay,
Okay.
you can create that dummy data by yourself with the help of LLMs only. Okay,
Mhm.
and once you are having the dummy data, instead of connecting to the tool directly, you can utilize that dummy data if it is making sense. Like if it is not, you can say suitable, you just need to connect to the tool only. So that will be the difficult thing, and there will not be any way forward. But if you are okay, you know that this is the data that I'm getting from this particular tool, which is required in order to finish your project. So you can proceed with the dummy data, and you can mention, like right now, I haven't connected directly to this particular tool, but I know this is the data what I'm getting from that particular tool, and uh, I just created a synthetic data, and based upon synthetic data, I have moved, and now I'm able to finish. Why I am saying so? So in my organization, I'm not having connectivity with Jira. Okay, I'm trying to do the automation onto the Jira tool that you are using for your project as well. So the Jira connectivity was not there, but I'm having the Jira dump. So it doesn't stop me. I just pick the Jira dump and do my analysis on top of the Jira dump, and then mention to the management. Yes, at this moment the connectivity is not through, but I was having Jira dump. Okay, and I have done this analysis. And if you provide me the connectivity to Jira, then I can do these are the remaining things. What I will focus at that moment, I will be having connectivity with Jira.
Yes, you are right, sir. I'm afraid uh, um, to utilize my company data, but yes, I can generate. This is a good idea to generate a
You, I'm not saying you just need to copy or transfer the data. You can create synthetic data.
synthetic.
Okay, don't try to mention project name and all the PI informations. Okay, or any secure data like that you are having. Don't copy that particular piece, but you can even you can say prompt do the prompting onto the chat GPT or different agents what we are having, or you can say chatbots what we are having, so you can get the data from there as well, huh?
Yes. So, sir, one question: is
Mhm.
that project is feasible?
Yep, that is feasible. Like I have seen such type of projects as well, huh?
Okay. So it doesn't need a special tool, so I can use the synthetic data.
Yep, you can use synthetic data.
That's why I reduce my project, sir. Initially, I want to make a rain guard. I put the name here. This is a
Mhm.
rain guard project for protocol validation, throughput testing, load testing, KPI analysis. So,
Mhm.
uh, with the help of ChatGPT, I put my um, pain point there, and they make some good thing like a peak
So,
appraisal.
so, so, so you just try to write a good prompt, okay, message
Mhm.
that I'm trying to do these particular things, and can it be possible with synthetic data, and ask to say chat GPT or DeepSeek, okay, and say and see like what is the outcome that you are getting, correct.
Okay.
Okay, so and mention that like how I can generate if there is a need to have synthetic data at any point of time. So how it can be generated, you will be able to get the answer for that as well. So try to move with synthetic data,
Okay, sir.
and 90% products inside the market are based upon synthetic data. Okay, that is not like say each and everyone is going to have the data first and then solve the problem. They are working on synthetic data. If they are able to solve the synthetic data problem, then the connection and all will come into the picture. Otherwise, like if you are having focus onto the connectivity and all, you will
Mhm.
stuck inside the connectivity only, and you will not, you can say, focus onto the core problem.
Okay, sir. I want to make a simple project.
Yep, start with simple and keep revolving, okay,
Okay, sir.
and evolution will come into the picture, and then there will be, you can say, different enhancements that you can do, correct.
Correct, sir.
Okay, okay, this is good one, but
Actually, sir, this is a filtered version. I want to make this one, and I present this project in front of my management also.
mm-hmm,
They are not believe in me somehow. They say that it's already there integrated. So why we are put resources? Because we don't have a one tool. We
mm-hmm,
have multiple tools, multiple AI tools right
mm-hmm,
now for all these activities. So
mm-hmm,
we have a different AI tool for dashboard, for RCA, for test scenario covered. So I want to make all these things in one. So this is the initially, and this is the detailed version.
mm-hmm,
For a small enterprise solution, this one is feasible. Like I day to day, I filter the traces. The test case is limited, handover, load testing, and some configuration issue like a cell or never configurations, and release version conflicts. So I want to put all these time consuming things in one go and put in the this Vanguard AI tool, and or have three dashboards here.
mm-hmm.
Later, I will move to here because this tool, as per ChatGPT, requires MCP servers
Mm,
for each agents.
mhm,
I think it's right now this is very lengthy for me.
mhm. To try to, you can say, move with the simple first, and keep on adding that particular project.
Sure.
Okay, okay.
Okay, sir.
But this is good. Lakshmi has gone. Let me check with her.
सर मैंने भी मतलब जो मैंने आरएफ ऑप्टिमाइजेशन का बनाया था उसमें
Uh-huh.
भी जैसे आपने वीक ऑन वीक डालने बोला था कि किस वीक में क्या करना है वो वाला मैंने बनाया है और कुछ मॉड्यूल्स वगैरह भी उसमें बनाए हुए हैं तो मैं भी दिखा सकता हूँ क्या आप मुझे सजेस्ट
Uh-huh.
करें
You
कि
you
आगे
you
इसमें क्या कर
you can
सकते हैं
demo. Mm-hmm.
दिखाऊं सर
Mm-hmm. And tomorrow we will start fine tuning. Okay. So that will be the last topic basically of our course module. Last topic, that means like say you are having LLM and you just want to do the fine tuning on top of that. That
सर
will
अभी
take.
तो मैंने इसमें इसमें मतलब अभी लिखी है, मतलब मैंने चीजें कि क्या
Mhm.
क्या चीजों की मुझे मतलब जरूरत होगी। तो ऐसे मैंने इसका नाम ऐसे रखा है, मतलब ये लाइन चेन रैक, ग्राफ, करेक्टिव रैक, तीनों को इसमें डाला है। एक तो
Mhm.
हमें तेजस जो एनएमएस, अब तो तेजस एनएमएस तो रहेगा नहीं, मैं ऐसे ही सिंथेटिक डेटा बना दूंगा, सोर्स होगा।
And then one suggestion as well. Okay. So if you are, you can say developing a particular project, and that is going to solve a unique problem in your organization. Okay, try to focus. So try to write down the research paper on top of that, and try to publish it internally or have discussion with your manager how you can publish it onto the you can say different portals, say IEEE and all. It will be good for you. And how to publish the research paper, I will guide you. Okay. So topic is like looking good, and what you just can do based upon your solution, write down the research paper, or you can say write the medium blog and all. Those particular things will be helpful for you in
मैंने
your
सॉल्व
coming
ये
days.
क्या कहते हैं, प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट तो उधर डाल के रखा है इधर पीपीटी में, जो मैंने आपको पहले
हाँ,
दिखाई थी।
PPT that is fine, but I'm talking from the research paper perspective.
इसमें
You can utilize this particular work for the research perspective. Okay, move forward.
ओके सर, लाइक तेजस एनएमएस की जगह यहाँ पे मैं रॉ डेटा समझ लेता हूँ, अभी मेरे पास तेजस एनएमएस का एक्सेस नहीं रहेगा। फिर एक एक केपीआई सीएसवी इंजेक्शन लेयर हो, फिर इसके बाद लैंग्वेज सुपरवाइजर, केपीआई एजेंट, आरसी एजेंट, जो फिर अब इसके बाद ये ऑर्केस्ट्रल सुपरवाइजर के अंदर ये सारे एजेंट्स हैं, केपीआई एजेंट, आरसी एजेंट, ऑप्टिमाइजेशन, वैलिडेशन एजेंट। फिर उसके बाद ह्यूमन इन लूप कंट्रोल, अगर मतलब ह्यूमन उसको वेरीफाई करेगा कि सॉल्यूशन ठीक है या नहीं है, उसको अप्रूव करना है या रिजेक्ट करना है। देन उसके बाद एग्जीक्यूशन एजेंट, देन करेक्टिव रैक, मतलब फीडबैक भी, रियल टाइम फीडबैक भी हो उसमें कि अगर कुछ गलत जा रहा है तो उसको करेक्ट भी किया जाए। देन उस फीडबैक से लर्निंग। तो ये इसका ये कुछ डायग्राम था, इसको मैं जूम करूँ, ये यहाँ से रॉ रॉ डेटा, डेटा सोर्स से रॉ डेटा लेना है।
हाँ
वो
हाँ हाँ हाँ. We have seen this diagram in previous session, correct?
इसमें ह्यूमन इन लूप नहीं था पहले।
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, what we have discussed, हाँ.
हाँ, इसमें
हाँ.
24 आवर्स का डेटा है, फिर लैंग्वेज सुपरवाइजर टूल कॉलिंग कि इसकी जरूरत है या नहीं है बोल के। फिर केपीआई एजेंट है, केपीआई एजेंट मतलब वर्सल आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए आरसीआई एजेंट, ऑप्टिमाइजेशन एजेंट, वैलिडेशन एजेंट। फिर जो भी सॉल्यूशन जो जा रहा है वो ह्यूमन इन लूप अप्रूवल लेयर के पास जा रहा है, उसको अप्रूव करना है, रिजेक्ट करना है। अप्रूव करना है तो आगे एग्जीक्यूशन लेयर के पास जाएगा, रिजेक्ट करना है तो वो वहीं पर खत्म हो जाएगा। अगर अप्रूव करना है, एग्जीक्यूशन करना है, तो वहां पर जो भी टूल्स मैंने बना दिए हैं सॉन, लेकिन अभी मेरे पास इनका एक्सेस तो नहीं रहेगा, बट मैं डायग्राम में बनाया था। मैं फीडबैक लूप, अगर इससे कुछ फीडबैक फीडबैक भी दे सकते कि हाँ ये सही था, गलत था, तो सही था तो वो ठीक है, गलत है तो लर्निंग सेंटर में, नॉलेज बेस्ड सेंटर में जाके स्टोर हो जाएगा उस सीएसवी में। अब इसके बाद इसका ऐसे प्लान ऐसे करके बनाया कि 3 वीक का करके, कि रॉ डेटा जनरेट हो, क्रोमाडीबी का सेटअप हो, डॉक्यूमेंट इंजेक्शन हो और रिट्रीवल की टेस्टिंग हो। सेकेंड वीक में केपीआई एजेंट की बिल्डअप करना है, आरसी एजेंट, ऑप्टिमाइजेशन एजेंट, वैलिडेशन एजेंट, लैंग्रा का वर्कफ्लो डिजाइन हो। थर्ड वीक में ह्यूमन अप्रूवल, करेक्टिव एजेंट, करेक्टिव रैक, फीडबैक लूप डिजाइन हो और स्ट्रीमलाइन मतलब डेमो प्रिपरेशन हो जाए। फिर उसका ये अलग अलग लेयर डाली है, डेटा सोर्सेस के पे काउंटर्स, अलार्म्स डाले जाएंगे, इवेंट्स डाले जाएंगे, कॉन्फ़िगरेशन। फिर उसके बाद सीएसवी फाइल और उसका डेली 24 आवर का केपीआई एग्रीगेशन, एक सिंथेटिक डेटा। फिर डेटा प्रोसेसिंग, प्री प्रोसेसिंग लेयर यानी वैलिडेट करना, उसमें कुछ मिसिंग वैल्यूज आ रही हैं क्या, फीचर डिजाइन, कुछ गलत आ रहा है तो उसको डिटेक्ट करना। फिर लैंग्वेज सुपरवाइजर, स्टेट मैनेजमेंट, उसका मतलब बिल्डर वगैरह से ये सब बनाना, राउटिंग एजेंट, टास्क प्लान करना, टूल को कॉल करना whenever required, मेमोरी फ्लो ऑर्केस्ट्रा। फिर फिफ्थ पॉइंट उसको दो पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर दिया, एजेंट लेयर, केपी एजेंट, आरसी एजेंट, ऑप्टिमाइजेशन, फिर ह्यूमन इन लूप। ह्यूमन इन लूप का काम चेंज करेगा, रिव्यू देखेगा, रिस्क क्या है उसका, आरसी वेरीफाई करेगा, अप्रूव करेगा, रिजेक्ट करेगा। मैंने जीरा डाल दिया, ये थोड़ा चैट जीपीटी की हेल्प थी, वो मैं उसको ठीक कर दूंगा कि जरूरत है नहीं, जीरा का तो मुझे नहीं है। फिर मैनुअल
Why you are having Jira and service now?
नहीं है, जीरा की जरूरत नहीं है।
And why you are having service now?
तो चैट जीपीटी की थोड़ी हेल्प थी, इसलिए आ गया था, हटा दिया मैंने। लॉगिंग
And what is this netconf and YAM?
मैं सोच रहा हूँ,
gRPC by scripts.
I
बैच
think, sir, this that one is for the integration of.
एक्चुअली ना हमें तो रेस्ट एपीआई और एसएसएच सीएलआई बस उतनी जरूरत होगी, क्योंकि अगर हमें इंटीग्रेट करना है तो जैसे तेजस एनएमएस है, सीएलआई के थ्रू इंटीग्रेट हो जाएगा, या कुछ एपीआई कॉल करनी है तो
API
वो हो जाएगा।
API through API.
हाँ, बस
Okay,
उतनी
so
जरूरत है।
this is perfectly fine. I can see. I appreciate your efforts from the
अभी
project planning perspective.
इलास्टिक सर्च एक टूल होता है, मतलब सिनॉप्स का, तो वो चेंजेस उसमें भी इनबिल्ड हो जाए। ये मैं कुछ है जिनको मैं थोड़ा देख के इनको हटाता हूँ, रेडिस, इन्फ्लक्स टीबी।
Redis influx, Elasticsearch. Okay. Uh, Probably like you will not have too much load, so Elasticsearch will not be, say, the required stuff over here. You can manage with,
ठीक
say,
है।
PostgreSQL only.
फिर नॉलेज एंड स्टोर, हिस्टोरिकल केसेस, फिर मॉनिटरिंग एंड सिक्योरिटी,
Jagger Vault, Keycloak, अच्छा. But okay.
इसका ये बनाया कोड इम्प्लीमेंटेशन का ऑर्डर कैसे रहेगा। पहला मॉड्यूल 1 बनेगा डेटा इंजेक्शन लेयर की, हमको पांडास की थोड़ी हेल्प लेनी पड़ेगी सीएसवी वगैरह के लिए।
Nikhil, things are fine. Okay, from the demo perspective, like if you just need to show it on to the management, that is perfectly fine. But what about the implementation part? Have you implemented something? Have you written
नो
down the
सर,
code?
नो सर,
I just want to see that one.
ओके।
Okay.
मैंने अभी ये बना के रखा है, तो मैं इसको करता हूँ इम्प्लीमेंट, कोशिश
It is
करता हूँ।
not making any sense unless you are not developing it.
ओके,
Okay. Even like if you are stopping yourself at this moment, you are not working on to the practical part. So the whole exercise is not making any sense. It is completely, you can say, waste of time and effort. Okay. So try uh, to visualize something in terms of, say, the running solution.
ओके सर।
Correct. And that is
मैं
our
भी यही सोच
that.
रहा था, एक बार आपको दिखा लेता हूँ, फिर मैं स्टार्ट
Mhm.
करता हूँ उसके ऊपर।
This is fine. And before 2 weeks, probably like we were onto this particular stage, and you have just added uh, the project plan and the human in loop piece. Rest, I think the piece is the same what we have discussed before 2 weeks. But nowadays, what is being happening? The solution is being prepared within 2 to 3 days. Correct. The cycle time
करेक्ट।
has been reduced to this much. What is the cycle time? Basically, like from decision to development and the product, live product inside the market. What I can say. So products are coming in 2 to 3 days. So try to focus onto the development side, like how you will be able to have the running solution. Correct. I just want to see that particular piece. Documentation and all these particular things are fine. Now, for say from the interview perspective, those particular things are definitely required. But for our learning perspective, for our growth perspective, we just need to implement it end to end. And see, you can take it in this particular way. whatever is the ask we have done, or you have done just 5% of that. Huh? Okay, until unless the solution is not, you can say, ready, the whole exercise is useless. Huh? So try to work onto the implementation piece, Nikhil. Okay, who wants to go next? And then and try to ask your doubts. What I want from you, say you have finalized the project, you are having the architecture, you are having the project plan. Now you need to ask Ashok, I is stuck over here. I'm not able to move. I'm not able to get the correct code. Okay. Or this is my expectation, but I'm not able to connect to this particular tool. Okay, what I need to change in the logic so that I will be able to get the correct output. Okay, what can be the enhancement onto this particular product or project what I'm going to develop? How to deploy it onto the AWS? How I can club, or how I can have collaborative development? So you need to ask these particular questions at this moment, and this is my expectation. Correct. So try to ask more and more so that you can get the better idea, and like you can have better information in order to move forward. Making sense?
Yes, sir. Actually, I was stuck in like person-led training or lot of trainings provided by organization. But
Mhm.
I will
That is
definitely.
perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Not an issue. I'm not demotivating you.
No, no, no,
I'm,
sir. No,
I'm,
no, sir.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying that you need to work for the actual implementation. Correct. You just need to work for the actual implementation.
correct, sir.
Okay. So
So just so as I explained you, we can like implement the things in same way only, na, sir, or required
yeah,
some
yeah. So
changes.
uh, you mentioned Tejas connectivity through API, but I don't know, like you are having API
No,
to
no.
connect with Tejas.
Correct,
So
correct,
if
sir.
that is not there, you need to proceed with the synthetic data.
Yes,
Okay.
synthetic data, correct.
Okay. So, or if API is not there, probably from Tejas, you can write it somewhere, the output logs, you can write it somewhere, and you can utilize that location uh, to read the data, and that will be, you can say, a feed for your project to move forward.
Need to change the block diagram as well, sir. Like
No,
if
no,
I
no,
am
there is no need to change. You just mention a disclaimer that
okay,
this connectivity is not through, so you can, I have utilized this particular synthetic data.
okay.
Okay. So that is the thing, and this project is for us, for this internal group. It is not like, probably I don't know, like you guys are going to to move it to the management. At that moment, probably you need to do certain changes. But
No, no,
yeah,
sir. I am not sharing anything with management,
yeah,
sir.
yep. But for our internal, you can say, understanding, I just want to see the project like it must be in functional stage, and connectivity and all those particular things are the minor, you can say, aspects, but the main is end-to-end functionality. How you are picking the data, either it is from API, or you are directly reading it, or you are creating certain data frame, dummy data with the help of data frame. So that is also perfectly fine. With the help of the code, you can uh, during the runtime generate the dummy data, and you can utilize it for your project.
अगर सर एपीआई वगैरह कॉल करनी है तो उसके लिए एमसीपी सर्वर की भी जरूरत पड़ेगी ना सर?
No, 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 no. MCP server is agent to agent communication. Okay. And if you need to fetch data from somewhere, okay, you can proceed with API. Okay. And if the data is available onto the external server and all, Okay, you can create or you can club that particular tool with MCP server as well, and you can call MCP server through API basically, and then you can utilize that particular data. There are different ways, Nikhil, in order to get the data. To you can crawl it from somewhere, you can copy it, you can create
सिंथेटिक डेटा
dummy.
तो मैं चैट जीपीटी की हेल्प से बना लूंगा.
Ha. Then there is no need for API. Probably if you're going to have backend and front-end communication, say you are going to create, say, uh, React.js application or Streamlit application, at that moment you need to have the communication from front-end to backend through API.
सर एक बार देखना था बैकएंड और फ्रंट एंड का कैसे मतलब वर्क करना है उस पर.
स्टार्ट करोगे तभी पता चलेगा वो. जब तक आप प्रोजेक्ट फेस में ही रहोगे ना, ठीक है, तब तक चीजें नहीं क्लियर होंगी. दैट्स व्हाई आई मेंशन यू नीड टू शो मी द फंक्शनल प्रोजेक्ट. Okay, so try to code your thoughts into VS Code or into Jupyter Notebook, and try to have it functional. Idea is great, but until unless implementation is not there, it is not making any sense.
सर कोई प्रोजेक्ट आप दिखाएंगे सर कैसे, मतलब कि
हाँ सर दिखा
दिस
दीजिए
इज
तो सर
नॉट.
बहुत अच्छा रहेगा. हम लोग आइडियाज तो बहुत अच्छे आ रहे हैं बट हम सोचते हैं कि इसको ऐसे करें कि वैसे करें. मैंने
दिखाऊं?
3 बार पता है फ्लो चेंज किया. एक बार मैंने सोचा पहले ऐसे करना चाहिए, फिर मैंने सोचा फिर अच्छा ऐसा नहीं ऐसे करते हैं, तो 2-3 बार वो चीजों को चेंज किया. एक रियल टाइम प्रोजेक्ट अगर हमें देखने को मिल जाए ना तो फिर हम मतलब वो भी अपने इसको भी मोल्ड कर देंगे वैसे.
Okay, let me try to check what I can show. Let me stop recording.